I'm the Batman. I'm the Batman. I'm the Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
La 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 la.
Conan likes it.
La 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 la. Ha 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 ha. La 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 la. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You may have seen me at B-Side San Diego or Skell this year with my LoRa project Absolute Unit and thought to yourself, hey, that's pretty good. But now I want to move on to something fancier and a little bit larger in scope. And I do love me a good off-grid radio. Hey guys, it's Grizz. I'm currently staring at the Eye of Sauron, but I'm coming here to talk to you today about off-grid communications. Have you ever thought what you're gonna do when the world is ending, aliens are attacking, or just so happens that your cell provider happens to hit the switch on your cell towers? Well, that's why we're here, and we're venturing into a known subject, but also to a very underrepresented subject, which is off-grid communications. Last week I showcased Absolute Unit to you guys, and we talked about that for a bit, but we actually have a super top secret project that nobody knows the name of or anything about it that we're building right now as we speak, and I can't wait to take you guys along to show you the build. So, why do you need an off-the-grid radio? Well, critical infrastructure isn't always the safest, and most of our communications rely on infrastructure, and infrastructure does fail at points in time. But you don't even have to be a hacker or someone that's really in the tech to have day-to-day usage with a off-the-grid communication device. Have you ever been stuck driving behind a road train in Australia with no cell reception and you're trying to pass this poor old road train up? Well, guess what? You can use your portable off-the-grid communication device to reach out to the trucker that's in front of you to let him know, hey, can you give me the okay when it's clear? Or say you're out at Coachella, you're having the time of your life, you're watching Sabrina Carpenter on that main stage, because boy was I, and all of a sudden, you're stuck with a major existential crisis. No power, no internet, no cell reception, big problem. Well, I have an answer to that big problem: off-grid communications. Introducing Project Johnport. Have you ever wanted to talk to the International Space Station, specifically the Russian side, and hit them with a cold cheeky-breaky? Well, let me introduce you to Johnport. It is an IBM grade, quantum certified, triple platinum, JD Power Associate, Stanley Cup triple award winning, soul bleeder ham radio go box. Well, why ham radio? Because there's no beef or chicken radio. But ham radio is an oldie but a goodie and a stable and reliable technology that's been around for years. And with the right setup, you can communicate to the International Space Station. So, for our project, we're going to be using an SDR. An SDR is a software-defined radio, and this helps by limiting the amount of hardware that you need to build out this box. We're going to be using a Hacker F1 for the piece of hardware, and for the SDR side of the software, we're going to be using GNU Radio. And don't stress out, guys. We're going to slaughter this pig together, so by the end of this, we'll have a fully functioning ham radio go box. To achieve building out this project, we're going to follow a couple of steps. Step number 1 is we're going to order the parts. I have a build sheet of the parts that I've picked out for this one already. Step number 2 is we're going to build the project. To build the project, this is going to involve mounting, soldering, and assembling the hardware components in the box and putting them to preference. Step number 3 is we're going to do the configuration side with the software. We're going to be putting together our own flowchart for GNU Radio. And then step number 4 is when we get into testing. The build list for this will be in the comments or the description below. we're gonna be putting this thing through the ringer. And by the end of it, it might be even looking like a pork chop rather than a ham. Things that I'm looking forward to in the testing phase of this project. One is getting my ham radio license. This has been a personal goal of mine for some time, and I'm hoping to achieve this at layer 1 next month. Another thing is we're going to be going camping. We're also going to be going to the Bureau of Land Management and testing out the range with this device while at the range. And lastly, I really hope that I can utilize one of the 5-minute windows that we get per day to reach out to the International Space Station and get a response back. So guys, come with me on the next one, as I'll see you next week for the first parts of building out this project. Comment down below, like and subscribe, and tell me your thoughts on this project. And as always guys, I'm It's Grizz. I'll see you later.